Have you ever considered that something you do every single night without thinking might slowly be destroying your heart, your brain, and your independence? Most seniors never see it coming. They go to bed thinking they're safe, but the truth is shocking. Over 70,000 older adults die in their sleep each year. And no, it's not just old age. Silent, preventable habits are stealing lives in the dark. Let me tell you this. Swiping away from this video might be the biggest mistake you make this week, because in the next few minutes, you'll discover 7 seemingly harmless nighttime habits that have been proven to quietly increase your risk of falls, heart attacks, strokes, memory loss, and even early death. And there's one more thing. At the very end of this video, I'll reveal a completely overlooked sleep mistake that doctors rarely warn you about. It's something that could multiply every risk you face at night, or instantly reduce them. But barely anyone talks about it. So stay with me. You do not want to miss what's coming. Habit 7. Drinking fluids. Too late. You've probably heard this advice before. Stay hydrated. And yes, water is essential. But what no one tells you is that drinking too much liquid within 2 hours of bedtime could quietly be setting you up for a trip to the emergency room. Especially after 60, your kidneys slow down, your bladder shrinks, and those "I can hold it" nights? They're gone. What replaces them? Urgent bathroom trips, in the dark, while groggy, with unsteady balance, and that's where the real danger begins. According to the CDC, nighttime falls are the one reason older adults end up hospitalized. One misstep on the way to the toilet can mean a broken hip, a head injury, or worse, loss of independence forever. But it doesn't stop there. Interrupted sleep from those frequent bathroom visits breaks your deep sleep cycles, the ones your brain and heart rely on to repair. Chronic sleep disruption increases your risk of memory loss, high blood pressure, immune weakness, and even dementia. So, what can you do? Start front-loading your water intake in the first half of the day. Then, cut back after 6-7 p.m. If you're thirsty before bed, sip, don't gulp, avoid caffeine, citrus juices, and herbal teas late at night. And always light your path to the bathroom. Never walk in darkness after 60. Still with me? Good. Because habit number 6 is something most people do every single night, and it's slowly poisoning their sleep. Habit 6. Eating late at night. Let me ask you this. Do you ever reward yourself with a snack before bed? It might feel comforting, but what you're really doing is forcing your digestive system to work overtime when it's supposed to be repairing your body. And for people over 60, that one small habit can cause a chain reaction of serious health problems. Your metabolism has slowed, your blood sugar control is weaker, your gut needs time to rest. But instead of resting, your body's stuck processing sugars, fats, and acids. That leads to acid reflux, poor blood sugar regulation, and even elevated nighttime blood pressure, a triple threat for your heart. Lying down after eating. That's a recipe for aspiration pneumonia, where stomach acid enters your lungs while you sleep, silent, deadly, often undiagnosed until it's too late. And if you're eating processed carbs or sugar before bed, your blood sugar could spike, then crash around 3 a.m., waking you up groggy, anxious, or drenched in sweat. Want to fix it? Eat your last full meal at least 3 hours before bedtime. If you're truly hungry late at night, go for something light and gentle. A few unsalted nuts, half a banana, or a spoonful of plain yogurt. That's it. The next habit. It's even more common, and it's one people rarely question, but it affects everything from your heart to your brain. And don't forget, I'll reveal the most overlooked, high-impact mistake at the very end of this video. Stay with me. Habit 5. Sleeping in the wrong position. This might shock you. The way you sleep, the position you're in, can literally change your brain over time. Most people have a favorite sleep position. Back, right side, curled up, whatever feels comfy. But after 60, Comfort might be quietly costing you your health. Let's start with sleeping flat on your back. It feels restful, but gravity pulls your tongue and throat tissues backward, especially in older adults, narrowing your airway. That can cause snoring at best, or sleep apnea at worst. Sleep apnea isn't just a breathing issue, it's a brain and heart issue. Oxygen levels dip, blood pressure surges. Your brain wakes up hundreds of times without you realizing it. Over time, this can cause memory loss, stroke, and even early onset dementia. But there's more. If you suffer from acid reflux or a hiatal hernia, sleeping on your back can allow stomach acid to rise into your throat or lungs while you sleep. That can lead to silent reflux, chronic coughing, or even cancer of the esophagus. Even sleeping on your right side has issues. It can compress your heart and raise your risk of heart failure, especially in people with cardiovascular disease. So what's the fix? Sleep on your left side. This position supports circulation, helps with digestion, and reduces pressure on your heart and stomach. Use a pillow between your knees to keep your hips aligned. Place another pillow behind your back to prevent rolling. And if you deal with reflux, elevate your upper body by a few inches. These small tweaks can protect your brain, your heart, and your quality of life. Still here? Good. Because habit number 4 is something we think makes us sleep better, but it actually does the opposite. And remember, the most dangerous sleep habit of all is still coming at the end of this video. Habit 4. Sleeping in a warm room. Here's the truth no one likes to admit. A cozy, warm bedroom might feel comforting. But if you're over 60, that warmth could be slowly robbing your sleep and straining your heart. Your body needs to cool down at night. That's how it signals your brain. It's time to rest and repair. But when your room is too warm, above 20 degrees or 68 degrees, your body fights back. It struggles to release heat. Your heart rate increases. You toss and turn. Deep, restorative sleep becomes nearly impossible. And that's a bigger problem than just bad sleep. According to the American Journal of Geriatric Psychiatry, seniors sleeping in warmer rooms get up to 30% less deep sleep, the exact stage responsible for memory consolidation, immune repair, and cell recovery. That missing deep sleep? It's linked to faster cognitive decline, increased inflammation, higher blood pressure, and weakened immunity. But the damage doesn't stop there. Warm bedrooms can also cause silent dehydration while you sleep, and for older adults who already feel less thirst, this leads to thicker blood, poor circulation, and even a higher stroke risk overnight. So what can you do? Set your room temperature between 15-19 degrees C, 59 degrees C. Use breathable, light bedding like cotton. Skip the thick quilts. Avoid electric blankets unless they auto-regulate. Let a little air in. Even just cracking a window helps regulate airflow. You're not just making your room more comfortable, you're protecting your brain, your heart, and your memory while you sleep. Still with me? Because habit number 3 is something you do half asleep, but it's one of the fastest ways to end up in a hospital. And don't worry, we're getting very close to the big reveal I promised. You'll want to hear this. Habit 3. Getting out of bed. Too quickly, ever woken up and suddenly felt dizzy, like the room was spinning? That's not just fatigue, it's a warning. Rising too quickly from bed, especially at night or early morning, is one of the top hidden causes of serious falls in older adults. It's called postural hypertension, and it happens when your blood pressure drops too fast after changing positions. As you age, your circulatory system reacts more slowly. So when you go from lying flat to standing, blood pools in your legs, and your brain doesn't get enough oxygen right away. That's when you feel lightheaded, blurred, off balance, and that's when thousands of seniors fall every single night. According to JAMA Internal Medicine, seniors with postural hypertension are at a significantly higher risk of falls, fractures, and even sudden death, and it often happens in silence. One quick motion, one misstep in the dark. Then, a broken hip, a cracked skull, or worse, the beginning of long-term disability. But here's the good news. This one is easy to prevent. When you wake up, don't rush. Sit on the edge of the bed. Take 30 seconds. Wiggle your toes. Breathe. Flex your ankles and rotate your feet to boost blood flow. Sip a bit of water from your bedside if you tend to wake dehydrated. Use stable furniture or grab bars to stand if needed. Your first 60 seconds after waking can protect the next 10 years of your mobility. Don't skip them. And now, we're heading into habit number 2. This one is dangerous because most people dismiss it as just a little snoring. But the truth, it's slowly starving your brain of oxygen. Stay with me. We're just one step away from the final, game-changing secret that ties everything together. Habit 2. Ignoring snoring, breathing pauses, or chronic insomnia. Let's be honest, you've probably brushed off your snoring as harmless, maybe even joked about it. But what if it's not just noise? What if it's your body's way of telling you, I'm not getting enough oxygen? That's exactly what happens in obstructive sleep apnea, a condition that affects nearly 40% of seniors. Yet most don't even know they have it. During sleep apnea, the muscles in your throat relax too much. Your airway narrows. Breathing stops, sometimes for 10, 20, even 30 seconds, over and over again throughout the night. Every pause jolts your heart, lowers your oxygen, shocks your brain awake. Left untreated, sleep apnea has been linked to 30% higher risk of heart attacks, up to 60% higher risk of strokes, faster memory loss, and early-stage Alzheimer's. And still, many seniors think it's just normal aging. Let me be clear. Snoring is not harmless. Waking up tired is not normal. And poor sleep is not just part of getting older. It's your body waving a red flag, begging you to listen. So what should you do? Talk to a sleep specialist. Ask about a home sleep study. Track symptoms, loud snoring, choking at night, waking with dry mouth or headache. If diagnosed, don't fear the CPAP. Many modern ones are quiet, comfortable, and can cut heart risk by up to 42%. Even insomnia, if left untreated, disrupts hormones, spikes cortisol, and damages long-term brain function. Getting your sleep checked could add years of clarity, heart health, and energy to your life. And finally, we've reached the moment I promised. Up next, I'm going to reveal the one critical nighttime habit that's almost never talked about, yet it can either quietly amplify all these risks or completely disarm them. It's simple, powerful, and I guarantee you've never heard it explained like this before. Ready? Let's go. We've talked about hydration, digestion, body position, even breathing. But there's one more habit, and it's not physical. It's not something you eat, drink, or do. It's what you carry into bed with you. Let me ask you this. Have you ever gone to bed feeling worried, frustrated, tense, guilty, lonely? If you're like most people, the answer is yes. And here's the shocking truth. Going to sleep with unresolved mental stress can quietly undo everything you do right for your health. Your brain does not shut off when you sleep, especially when it's carrying emotional baggage. You may lie still, but your mind, it's fighting, reacting, reliving, over-processing. And that raises cortisol, the stress hormone, keeping your nervous system on high alert even while your eyes are closed. High nighttime cortisol does 5 very dangerous things. 1. Interrupts your deep sleep cycles. 2. Raises blood pressure and heart rate overnight. Triggers inflammation in the brain and blood vessels. 4. Weakens your immune system while you sleep. 5. And over time, shrinks memory centers in the brain. According to NIH research, chronic nighttime stress is linked to a 43% increase in all-cause mortality, especially in seniors. Think about that for a second. You could go to sleep hydrated, in the right position, at the right temperature. But if your mind is still in survival mode, your body will follow. So what's the fix? It's not a pill. It's a simple nightly reset. a 3-minute ritual that rewires your nervous system before bed. Step 1. Journal. One thought you're grateful for. Shift your focus from fear to safety. Step 2. Breathe in for 4 seconds. Hold for 7. Exhale for 8. Do this for 3 rounds. Step 3. Whisper to yourself, I'm safe. I've done enough today. I will rest. Sounds silly? Neuroscience says your brain listens to your voice more than any other. You're not just sleeping. You're healing, rebuilding, recharging for the next day. And the quality of that healing begins not with your body, but with your state of mind. That's the habit almost no doctor teaches, but it's the most powerful one of all. Now you know, these 7 habits and one hidden truth could literally add years of clarity, safety, and strength to your life, starting tonight. Which of these habits surprised you the most? Have you unknowingly done any of them? Or do you have your own nighttime tip that's helped you sleep better? Tell us in the comments. Your experience might help someone else tonight. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and become part of the Active Aging Daily family. We release weekly science-backed wellness insights designed specifically for strong, smart aging, because growing older doesn't mean growing weaker. And if you want our free printable checklist to help you build a safer bedtime routine, check the link in the description. Until next time, sleep safe, sleep strong, and stay curious.